If you saw someone in trouble, would you consider being a hero and taking matters into your own hands, or would you leave it for the authorities?
Well, as you can see, I'm supposed to assess the whole situation. It all depends. It depends on the area. It depends on the current situation. But if there is a possibility to help, I will.
I would leave it for the authorities because I don't want nobody to kill me. I have two handsome boys and I want to see them have children and have a family. So if I see somebody in trouble, 911 is always available, honey. I'm going to give them a call. You're welcome, my darling.
Leave it for the authorities.
I'll help the person. Yeah.
It depends on the situation.
Yes, I would leave it for the authorities. I'm supposed to say something else. I don't know.
Leave it for the authorities. Because it's just really not my business. And I think the best thing to do is leave it for the authorities. Yeah.
I believe if someone is in trouble, we should be each other's brother, each other's keeper, and we should assist if we able to. Probably call the authorities, call the police. If somebody is fainted, if you can assist, if you learn CPR and you could assist them, I think you should.
Will I be a hero or will I leave it for the authorities? First and foremost, let's be realistic. Where are the authorities? Are they there at the time? So you have to look at it realistically and logically, okay? They're not, okay? Depending on the situation, I prefer not call the authorities where they are, okay? Being a hero, yes, but I'm a woman. There's not much I can do. That's basically what it is.
Leave it for the authorities.
I will leave it for the authorities because they will kill me if I see something. I am a weakness because, yeah.
Well, I'll leave it for the authority. Yeah, I don't want to find myself in trouble.
For the authority. Because there's a law to control everything. There is a law. Sometimes I take it on my own, and my reason turn out to be my wrong. So there's an authority, I say for the authority.
Now it depends, It depends. Okay? It depends. It only depends. Because the authorities, we're not like, the police officers. They have the powers of arrest and stuff. But we now, don't have this kind of powers. So it only depends on the trouble.
Depends on the situation. If it's something that I feel like I can handle and I can make a contribution, then sure, yeah.
What I would do in a case like that is to contact the relevant authorities, like the police. Because I may not be, that's the way I feel I could help. Once I can help in that way, that's the direction I would take.
It depends on the situation. If I felt I could tackle the perpetrator, if someone was attacking a young child or something, I wouldn't wait. But in other circumstances, one has to exercise caution and call the cops.
It depends on what problem they are in. Yes, I would probably try and help them. And depends on what problem. Or if it is a major problem, then I would call the authorities so that they would know what to do.